Alright, this dab of super glue has dried, and I've got this machine threaded, so, and I adjusted the pedal, so we should get there we go. Just it did break the upper thread here. Yeah, okay, that tensioner is pretty tight, so I'm gonna have to open that up and look at it, but yeah, that was drawing the lower thread up entirely. So we've softened the tension way up. We'll try our zig-zag. Yeah, I'm looking in there, it's not releasing the tensioner at all. So I'll have to figure something out about the tensioner. Let's try this. Alright, we are stitching on both sides of the stitch though. And I did... Oh, I bet the bobbin tension is set very high because that upper tension is so high. No, the bobbin tension is low. Alright. Okay. Well, I'm gonna have to pop this front cover off and take a look at this tensioner. Alright. While I was doing the test, you could hear the cicadas, and I didn't say anything, but I've unplugged the machine here, and the cicadas are really humming away back there. We'll pop these screws out of here. So you have to loosen that one to get this piece of trim off, and then you can access this screw. and I know the screw is longer than the other one, but also I can't imagine it was this long. What happened? Yeah, there's not a screw in that hole. It's definitely this one. Okay. Now this lever barely moves. Okay. That might have been the answer. This screw is a little loose. And then this lever here is what goes and pushes down on that latch. So you have to put the cover on with the needle bar, or with the presser foot down, to make sure that those two get lined up. And then, oh right, forgot about the reverse lever. There. Got to pull the reverse lever because it springs all the way up, and now it's down there. So with this held in place now, I'm still not seeing the thing move, so I'm gonna pull this off again. Oh, okay. So the way this presses in there, it's got a pair of fingers, and the tension plate is not connected to those fingers. In fact, there we go. That may have just been gummed up in there or something. That's weird. Alright. I think I will, however, I'm going to take this and just bend that lever down a little bit so that it's moving a bit further. And now we got that like so. We'll set our cover on. Get the top in place like so. And then fish through this hole to get the reverse lever in place, and then this can set down on top there. And now I think that's the ticket. So the tensioner should be releasing now. And I'm going to put the cover back on. Okay. Tension release, I think, is fixed. Because now when I lift the lever, you can pull the thread out. Hooray! All right. Okay, there we go. So we've got zigzag. Let's try this triple stitch. And blind hem. Alright, and the spool is almost run out, but I think it's shredding this thread someplace. Let's see now. Right. Okay. There we are. Still shredding that upper thread occasionally. Stick a new needle in this and try it. Oh. All right. I need to get another piece of fabric to stitch with, because there's so many tails on this one. But okay, that's our buttonhole, straight stitch, zigzag. Okay, so we've tried. Let's see if our okay. Yeah, the tension is very high on this machine. I'm going to find a new piece of fabric to keep testing with. Huh. Okay. Now we're really... Did this bend the needle? Because it just smacked the needle into... Yeah. Nope, that needle's okay, so there's an alignment issue. Hot dog. Alright. Okay. Yeah. So the whole needle bar is too far forward, or rather, yeah, it's striking the guard piece on the no, or is it striking the hook now? Alright. Let me get this plate off and we'll look. Alright, so yeah, it started hitting the cover because this whole hook race is loose and wobbling. So I gotta open the machine up and find there should be a set screw that holds this assembly in place. And I figure out what is up with that set screw and fasten that down. Alright, 2 plugs on the bottom of the machine here. This hole has grease for the back side of the hook race, and that hole is the access, I think, for the set screw, because this has the metal bucket for the back of the machine, so if that hole isn't access for the set screw, then tearing the entire machine is the only way to access that set screw that must be in there. So I'm gonna get a flashlight and peer in there and see what is going on with that little hole. Okay, the gap on this race is centered under the feed dogs now, and I tightened up that set screw under there so this doesn't rotate anymore. That should solve that problem. Alright, with that hook not rotating, or rather the hook race not rotating, suddenly this machine sounds so much better. And right now I'm testing the buttonhole, which is working just fine. So we'll long straight stitch, our big wide zigzag, and the triple stitch zigzag stretch stitch, and blind hem. There we go. Fantastic. So that shredding of the thread was because when this was rotating around and the thing was getting close and rubbing on the needle, it was catching the thread and shredding it. So there we go. This little machine, despite being dropped on the ground, is perfectly functional again. It's a handy size of a machine and will hopefully give somebody a lot of good use.